morning, YouTube. The inevitable has happened. We must go home. The day has come where we must return to Phoenix. And it is, I don't know, somewhere about 10:45 in the morning. Slept in a little bit, posted the vlog, packed our stuff, and now we are at Maui Taco. And it looks great. And one of our friends, Jessica Plandowski, hi Jessica, said that we should come here before we leave. So we figured we're gonna go to lunch, we're gonna go explore the mountains a little bit, because we don't actually get on our plane until about 9:45 tonight. We board. So we have all day. So we're gonna go explore some. We'll have a nice dinner again, because, well, that's what we do. We explore and we try food.
Hey, so we're on our way to the Eel Valley. It's where there's a national park and there's a Hawaiian State Monument. There's this rock formation, I guess that is secret. We can't get all the way up to that. I think it's called the Eel Needle. And we can't get up there because there was too much flooding. This last winter for Maui was really hard. There was a lot of rain, and the island just is not made for that much rain. Even though it's very lush and tropical looking, what we've learned on this trip is a lot more about the ecosystem of the island and how little rain it normally gets. So very interesting to learn about that. And now we're going to be able to go up and see, you know, as far as we can, because I believe part of the road is washed out, or it's the hiking trails that were damaged. Either way, you can't get all the way up to the Eel Needle.
Part of Maui you hear about very much or think about very much. You don't think about running rivers and mountain ranges on Maui. Maybe on Kona, but not so much on Maui. And this is so beautiful. If I could pan around and show you, look how beautiful the terrain in this park is. Huge trees and awesome colors and just amazing. And remember, we were telling you how much rain they've had. This is unusual. I was just talking to a guy and he was saying enjoy the water while it's here, because apparently this is really abnormal. Alright, so do you guys see that goat right there? That's a live goat way up on top of this mountain. And I thought it was a statue, but it's not. Look at that thing. That's crazy. Just a lone goat chilling on top of this mountain. And I'll pull back so you can see. There he goes. He's moving. There he is. But look, I'll pull back so you can see how far up there he is. Look at that. I mean, he is way up there. Something that people commonly talk about or think about with Maui or Hawaii in general, but the immigrant population is massive here, and the islands are, the people of Hawaii are very proud. The people of Hawaii are you know, they are in love with their land and they believe it is their land. There's a group of people here that you'll see, depending on where you look, there's a group of people here who firmly believe that Hawaii was stolen from them and that it belongs truly and rightfully to those ancestors and their families through the generations. And they have a small uprising, if you will. And there's a saying here, Pano up, which is, you know, be prideful, take back our land. And that's a real thing. That is a real thing, and Britt and I travel enough that we understand the importance of respecting people in their place because you are truly a guest in somebody else's place, even in Hawaii. And yes, this is a U.S. territory. It's a state, not a territory, excuse me, but this is a foreign country. Sometimes you feel like you are in a foreign land because the culture is so different. The respect for each other is so different. You don't see people driving 80 miles an hour down the highways here. You know what I mean? The speed is different. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Britt, does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a different thing here.
It's a different feel.
You know?
Yep.
And it's important that when you come here, or, you know, no matter where you go, Europe, the French are big about it. You need to respect the fact that you're not French. You're a guest in their land. And I think here in Hawaii, we forget that because it is a U.S. state. But it is as close to a foreign country in our own country, I think, as you're going to get. So just kind of keep that in mind. On our way to La Perouse Bay. This is in the McKenna end, way at the end of nowhere. This is a huge lava field. It has a road cut down the middle of it. And not a lot of people know about this beach we're going to, because not a lot of people come down here. You can see the road's kind of rough. And you literally are driving through a lava flow.
You can see up the mountain right up here, there's a cinder cone. If you follow the brown up the mountain, there's like a little hill, it looks like, that's all brown. That's actually a cinder cone where this lava originally came from. So, pretty interesting to be able to see what that looks like. But this is lava, and it's normally not something you can pass over. So we appreciate the public works that made this road.
Yeah, frankly, this is out here a little bit. You have to come out here, you have to want to get off the beaten path.
Yeah.
Welcome to La Perouse Bay on another very windy and blustery day. And you are in the middle of a lava field. Kind of crazy, isn't it? There's a walking path. Yeah. So all you do is just walk. And we've been here before. We've been here several times, actually. And the last time we were here, there were a bunch of wild goats running around. That was pretty awesome. But this is some rugged terrain. You don't want to come through here in, I don't know, like open-toed shoes or anything. That might make your life a little difficult.
Be careful. But this is a good view of lava.
Yeah, look at that.
Right, there's amazing snorkeling here.
Yeah. It is quite blustery. I'll tell you, there's a wind advisory out for the next 36 hours, and they're supposed to get more rain. And I think we've been telling you this whole trip that Maui's about as green as we've ever seen it, and they usually only get at most 14 inches a year. And apparently, a guy told us the other day they've gotten more than that already. But it's crazy. There's a lot of water and a lot of wind. So let's see what we find on our little path. Oh, look at these little butterflies. This is so cool. All these butterflies just sitting here. That's crazy. Wow, is that super neat. Look at that. And I scared them all away. Boy, look at the view when we get to the top of this path. This will be amazing. Yeah, we're just walking on lava, by the way. Just walking on lava. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. Wow. Unbelievable. It's just, I've been here before, but right now it's just, it really hits you how beautiful this place is. Boy, look, you can really see the cinder cone now. You see that there? Mm-hmm. That's where all the lava came from, right there. Came right out of there. Isn't that crazy? Came out of there and turned into this. Unbelievable. It's so like, it's lunar. It's apocalyptic. It's like Mars. You know? This whole thing is just so crazy and cool, and it's on Maui. Man, look at the water though. Wow, look at this right here. This isn't like a blowhole, it's just an inlet. You see the surf coming up? Boom, look at that. Look at that. That's why you come to Maui. Look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. Wow. How about that? That's gorgeous. So cool. Wow. Look at that. Incredible. And you can see the water's beat through right there. It's come up from underneath it. Can you see that? Look at that. It's come up from underneath there. And you can see that's where all the water comes in. The surf comes up. Wow. That's awesome. What view? Here it comes again. Look at this. Wow. Thank you. And here it comes again. Look at this build. You can see it building out there. Are we gonna get it? Woo! How about that?
I love it.
Man, I love this place. Here it comes again. Wow. This sucks.
Not.
Unbelievable. Boom. Wow. That's what Maui's all about. That's what Hawaii's all about. Look at it. Check it out. Yeah. Amazing. Well, that time has arrived. It is our final sunset. We'll show you a little bit of it. And of course, you'll get your daily time lapse of sunset. But just look at this view we got working. Really nice. Really nice. This is Alua Beach, one of our favorite spots, as Britt told you. So, without further ado, how about some sunset time lapse on our final night in Maui? So, the trip will end right where it started. And that, my friends, is at Costco. Got some gas, and now we are here to get macadamia nuts. But holy cow, it is packed right now. So this will not be a quick trip to Costco, I can tell you that. There they are. See, this is what we do. We bring people back. Aloha Max.
I need the dark ones.
All right, well, there's no reason to whine. Let's go on the other side. Somebody's a little tired. No, I'm kidding. This is amazing. So right now, this is kind of crazy. Costco ATM system is down. So like you have to have cash. And so Costco is just crazy right now. Like it is so busy. All of these people are in line. Thank God we have 3 hours. This would have been interesting. But this is where the vlog comes to an end. It has been an amazing trip. It has been so much fun. Excuse me please. I'm being summoned by my wife. But this has been so much fun. This has been truly one of the best trips we've ever taken. We've seen so much and experienced so much. Did you get what you needed?
What you do for the office, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that variety.
Who's the best supervisor ever?
What?
Yeah, so it worked out well, but this really has been a great trip, and it's over before you know it. We saw our sunsets, we got our snorkel boat trips in, and you know, did our road to Hana, and just saw a lot of stuff we'd never seen before. We saw a police chase tonight of some kind. Now it turns out that you can't use an ATM card on the islands right now. I mean, we've seen just about everything that you could want to see. So we appreciate you coming along for the ride. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. We have a huge meeting for Project X tomorrow. That could be very telling. Just all kinds of stuff going on. I'm looking forward to getting back into the routine. Aren't you looking forward to getting back into the routine?
Yes, I am.
4 a.m. gym.
Normalcy.
Yeah, normalcy. I kind of crave routine. So 4 a.m. gym. I'm looking forward to our normal nutrition.
You either have to be somewhere long enough to set up a routine, or just want to get back to the routine. So.
Yeah, I totally agree. But I'm ready to get back to the routine, man. Totally ready. Super stoked to cook at home again. Haven't seen my kid in 14 days now, or 12 days rather, almost 2 weeks. It's been a crazy stretch for the Montys, but that all stops tonight. God willing, and the plane flies straight. Should be home at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yeah. Back on macros, back at the gym.
Back to work.
Back to work. Yeah, that's right. We have like jobs and responsibility. But we're going to take you with us, so we appreciate you watching. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching this vlog every day. You know, it's always interesting. Team Monty is never boring. We promise you that. Hey, have a great night. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Holy cow, I'm tired. I only got like 4.5 hours of sleep on the plane back from Maui. And now, I'm super tired and feeling it.
Man, what are you complaining about? You were in Maui. 2 hours, 4 hours? What do you mean sleep? You don't need sleep in Maui.